Hi, it's been recommended that I just go through this book and teach you. So I'm going to share my screen. Very comfortable with my document camera. You can just project this right on your projector in your classroom or in your small group and let the students work in the book. This is video number 1 and the letter C. So have your child trace the capital C 3 times. C and lowercase c. Sometimes we air write, and sometimes we do this in sand or rice, but this book is really fun. So here we have the circles, and what we're starting with are the balloons. When we write, the top balloon is red, the middle would be yellow, and the lower green would represent the lower line. So the red would be the red line, yellow would be the middle line, the green would be the bottom line when we start printing. But let's have our children look at all the items in here that are circles. And I'm going to just take my little marker and I'm going to highlight. That one's kind of dried out, I guess. I'm going to highlight. Maybe it won't let me do that. Let me see. All the circles. There is a circle. These are all circles. Circles in the wheels. Circles in here. All the complete circles. This outside one is a circle. Complete circles right here. Those are circles. Here are 2 circles. And we have the outer circle, the middle, and the inner circle. What else is a circle? This clock is a circle. The clown's buttons are circles. I would say the cheeks are circles. All these little circles inside the hat are circles. And there we have it. So these, instead of numbering, well, they're numbered 1 through however many pages, 11 or 12, but there's also a little character. So you could go, the first page is the kitten page or page 1. The students are going to learn a lot of information. So here we're going to color balloons. And here we're going to color balloons too. So have your jumbo crayons out. Let's do a red balloon. Now what I want to tell the students, outline the balloon because it gives you extra protection of where to stop. And hold your crayon like this. We want to try to color in one way. Red is going to be the top line when we print. Then we have yellow, which is going to be a little tricky in here. Maybe I won't do that. Let me do an orange. Just for the fun of having a color. Hold your crayon like this. Now the students are just learning how to hold their crayons correctly. So you want to hold it with pencil grip like this. If they were to pick it up, pop it right inside their hand like this. And then I'm going to do a green. Here I am outlining the green. It gives it a protective wax border. So we're coloring the green. Go back and forth, one direction only. This is something kids will learn to do eventually. It's hard at first. Then I'm going to get a purple. Let's outline it to give it the wax coating. Now, if your child is using the thin crayons, they might break right when you outline. So I always start with the thick crayons that you can get from Staples, even the 99-cent store. I like Crayola because it has that special wax coating. This is the Crayola brand that I get. Now it says washable. Okay, so then we're going to just make a little happy face. Here's our clown with a little happy face. Okay, there's our clown with the little picket nose. Turn to the next page. Now we're going to transfer this knowledge to red, yellow, green. This is how we draw. This is how we start printing. So we want red, outline and fill it in. Let's do one seal at a time. Yellow, outline, fill it in. Kids have no idea what this is for, but it's to help with printing. And green, like a stop sign. Okay, like a stoplight. Okay, I'm holding my pen, my crayon. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Repetition, repetition. Outline with red. You can stop any time if you want your students or child to do this on their own while I'm not doing it, and then show them afterwards what I've done. Yellow and green. And this is the page of a coat. Coat starts with K, the first sound of cat. I call it the hard sound of C, which sounds like a K, right? You're going to do, here's the green. And just for the sake of fun, let's outline our seal. When I have a skinny part that I'm outlining, I just fill it in right away. And then I outline my seal. And you can just shade this. You don't have to color it all the way in. And so again, I outline. When it's a real tiny piece that I'm outlining, just fill it in. Outline. Here's my seal's head. Outline. You could feel the wax. So you want to fill it all the way in, that's okay. You can just hold it very lightly. And the wax should help the child keep in the boundaries. Kindergarten is where they learn to keep in the lines. So many people love to color. It's very relaxing. It's nice when mom and dad and siblings are coloring together. So here we have red on top for capital letters and tall letters, and yellow for the middle, and green for letters that go under. So here we go. Here is our red for capital letters and tall letters, our yellow for middle letters, and our green for lower letters. Here we're going to color some more. So here is our red. Let me see what's on the back here. Okay, so the back of this, of course, is empty. Let's, I'm going to outline it just because I'm going to color it before I cut it out. You could do big, long strokes to color. And my yellow, I'm going to outline it. Get into the practice of outlining and then fill in. And then my green. And we're going to cut these out and we're going to put them on string in the bear's hand. And this is to help with your motor memory and visual memory. See if your child can remember what goes on the top. So have a nice pair of child scissors. I'm going to use my teacher scissors. But your child can have the little scissors. And we're going to teach them how to cut. That's what they do in kindergarten. So we're just going to cut on the dotted line. Here is my green. I remember the green goes on the bottom. And then cut out the red as best I can. And you're going to have some pretty fun looking balloons with the different ways kids cut. Red is going to go on the top. And yellow goes in the middle. This is to help your child remember printing patterns, like the stoplight. And I'll have all my instructions provided to you for your teacher manual as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put one string here. I'm going to put the red way over here with a little dab of my glue. Ah. You didn't see me use my mouth, did you? Okay. I'm going to have one string here, right in the middle. Sometimes you could just put a little dot right on the paper and one string here for the bottom. Okay, so now I'm going to open this up. How similar does what I have look like yours? Okay, turn it over. So here we're going to have sounds. So you're going to take one of your crayons, have your child get maybe the purple crayon. Happy baby, sad baby. Which baby is going wah, 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 wah? I'm going to circle the sad baby. Here we have a piano, and here we have a drum. So, which sound is going? That's our piano. Which sound? We have water being poured and the waves. Which sound goes whoosh, crash at the beach? We're going to circle the wave. Here we have the school bell and the fire truck. Which sound goes? Okay, I'm going to circle the fire truck. Good job. Here we have a big closet with a lot of things that start with the letter C and the sound K. I'm going to get my black pen crayon. Cup starts with C. Cap starts with C. Clown starts with C. Coat starts with C. Comb, K. Cabbage, K. Candle, K. So you notice how I changed from letter name to letter sound? We want the kids to learn both. Corn, K. Crown, K. Clock, K. Camel, K. Crayon, K. Can, K. Cane, K. Beginning letter sound. Carrot, K. Cactus, K. Castle, K. So your child is just repeating right after you. Here we have camera, K. Cat, K. And again, we have a cap, K. Here we have a calendar, K. And we have card, another card, and another card, K. And we have, let's call this a caterpillar. Sometimes we call it an inchworm, but some caterpillar. And here I didn't put crib. Crib. Did you put a dot on all those? And a carrot's atop. So now you have a pop-up in your book. I want your child to cut out the closet door. Look how cool this is. We're going to cover that big old messy closet. What's in your closet? So give your child time to cut out with their tiny scissors. This is motor dexterity. Helps with gripping. Okay, so on this line, I'm going to fold my closet door on that line. All these things are helpful for your fingers. Get my glue stick again, and I'm going to only glue on here. Hope you have an instructional aid helping you, or other parent helpers, or you're the parent. I was a room mom, so this little dot at the top is going to get that little dot on your closet top. So we're going to match the dots, and it shows the hinge. It's going to cover the closet. Push it down so that the glue sticks. And there you go. Open up the closet and close the closet. I love how interactive that is. Next page. What words start with the same sound as cat? K. I'm going to get my black again, or get any color. Does pencil? No. Camera? Camera. Groceries? No. Cars? Yes, so circle both cars. Rose? Pear? What pictures start with K? Yarn? Candle? K for candle. Apple? Bear? Crayon? K for crayon. Notice how I'm going left to right. Comb starts with K. Book. Corn starts with K. Bath or tub. Camel. Camel starts with K. Those are the pictures that start with the same sound as cat. K. Let's circle this big old cat. How many of you have a cat in your house? So this is your uppercase C and your lowercase c. So now we're going to start writing. So the C stroke is the beginning letter. You start at the dot, go to the left, and go a little bit more than halfway. Start at the dot, go left. Look how I'm holding my crayon. Start at the dot, go halfway. Start at the dot, now we're going to trace. Go a little bit more than halfway. Start at the dot and trace your C. And then continue tracing here. Start at the dot, C. Start at the dot, C. Start at the dot, here's your memory, C. Start at the dot, C. Start at the dot, C. Start at the dot, C. Notice how I go up to the red, yellow, I pass it down to the bottom line, which is green, like our stoplight. Red, yellow, green. Starts at the red, go past the yellow, and then touch the bottom green line. So that's our stoplight pattern. So now we're going to trace a little more. Start at the dot. And here's our memory, motor memory, and visual memory. Motor means you're using your hands. Okay, so we're starting at the red line, going past the yellow. Let's trace again, go down to the bottom of the green line, and then do this on your memory, just with the dot. Later, we won't even have the dots. So right now, we have the dot to help us. So it goes up from the dot down to the bottom. It goes up from the dot to the red and down to the bottom. That's our uppercase C. Now the lowercase c has the same shape, but it's only half the size. So half the size means it starts at the yellow. It goes up and down. Starts just below the little yellow line and up to the yellow line. See the arrow? So you can trace this and trace it. Now you can really trace it. Start at the dot. It goes up a little, down to the green. Up a little to the yellow line, down to the green. Up to the yellow line. So the yellow line starts our lowercase letters. That's where the lowercase letters touch, and they end at the green line. So let's go all the way down the page. Start at the dot, go to the yellow line, down to the green line. This is called a C stroke. Okay, so start at the dot, go down to the bottom. Dot, up, down. Dot, up, down. Dot, up, down. Dot, a little bit up, down. Dot, a little bit up, down. Dot, a little bit up and down. There you go. Let's do some more. Someone suggested that I go through this whole page with you, so I'm going to do that. Dot, up and down. Dot, up and down. Dot, up and down. Dot, up and down. You see how it goes in the yellow and the green. Yellow line to the green. Yellow line to the green. Now be sure you pick it up a little bit. Now we're going to combine uppercase with lowercase. Uppercase starts with the red, goes down to the bottom. Lowercase just goes to the yellow, down to the bottom, which is green. Uppercase, red, yellow, green. Lowercase, yellow, green. Red, okay, uppercase, red, yellow, green. Lowercase, yellow, green. Uppercase, red, yellow, green. Lowercase, yellow, green. All right. You could give yourself a big happy face for doing that page. Now, here are some different sounds. The cow goes moo. The dog goes orf, orf, orf. So your child might already know those sounds. Circle the animal that goes orf, orf, orf. A hammer goes. A saw goes zzz, 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 zzz. circle this is a carpenter instrument tool. Circle the tool that goes, that's called a hammer. Hammer and a saw. So we're helping the child learn sounds. Do you know what a washing machine sounds like? Whoosh, 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 whoosh. What does a vacuum sound like? Vroom, vroom, vroom. Let's circle the vacuum sound. Vroom, vroom. Now, there's two sounds of transportation. We have the train. It's really fast. Sometimes you just hear it on the rail. And then we have the jet. Sometimes we'll just hear the jet in the sky. Let's circle the jet in the sky. So I should have written down. So just so you know, I have instructions that I'm giving you, but the books have some instructions here. What do they want me? On page 11, they want me to draw the sound of a cat. So a kitty cat goes meow, meow. So let's draw a little kitty cat. I'm not the best little drawer. I'm going to put little ears, little nose. There's my little kitty cat. Meow, meow. Okay. That's the cactus, page 11. And cactus starts with K. So here we have two pictures in a frame. A dog and a cat. Which picture starts with K? Here we have a candle and a light bulb. Which picture starts with K? Here we have a comb and a brush. Both of them are for your hair. Which picture starts with K? Here we have some clothes. We have pants and we have a coat. Which picture starts with K? Here we have some dishes, a cup and a saucer. Which dish starts with K? Then we have things related to photo. We have a camera and a photo. Which picture starts with K? Camera. I didn't mention this. Both of these give light. The candle and the bulb both give light. And these animals are pets. And there's lots of dogs that like to chase the cats. Good job. So now we're going to turn it around. Look at all these little kitties. This is a kitty with a red bow. This is a kitty playing with yarn. This is a kitty taking a nap on a rug. This is a kitty with a fluffy tail. These are two cats. And this is a kitty eating. So I want you to circle the cat playing with the yarn. Circle the picture of the cat sleeping on the carpet. Circle the picture of the two kitties. Two cats right here. Good job. So here we have our corn husks that are going to go to our project. So I want you to show your child how to first cut the whole piece off. And then turn it over. We're going to get our crayon and make a lot of little C's. I'm going to get brown. Well, you know what? Well, yellow might not be clear. C, C, C. If I make a lot of C's, It looks like corn, doesn't it? Can you see that? Little corn kernels. And actually, I'm just going to turn it because I want the C to be the shape that the child is learning. C, C, C. And as I'm doing this video, it's getting very close to Thanksgiving. So we're going to have corn. So let's just do more C's. They don't have to be the best in the world. Let's just get a lot of practice doing C's. And turn it. How's your child doing? Now I'm making some small C's. But nothing says we can't do big C's either, right? This is such an adorable, interactive craft. And we want our kids learning with a multisensory approach, which means hands-on. They are seeing, they are working apprentice style, hands-on, following what you're doing. If you're modeling, maybe in your own book, or I'm modeling in my book. Here's more C's. And you know, teachers have all different personalities too. It doesn't matter if you turn your book around the way I'm doing it, but we don't want them doing backwards C's. So I think this is probably makes the most sense. We're almost done. See? And sometimes when you buy corn and you take the husk off and you see some corn is messed up. It's not in a smooth little row, right? So maybe that's what this looks like a little bit. And just fill those blank spaces. Oh, right. So down here, we're going to go C, lowercase c. Now this is no dot, okay? Check your child's memory. Lowercase c, uppercase C, and lowercase c. No dots there at all. So this is really the working memory. So now, look at this. This has two sides. So we are going to cut it out. And when corn grows in the farm on the stalk, the corn husk, we make tamales with the corn husks. The corn husks cover the corn. And what we're going to do is fold it back and show how it reveals the corn inside. If kids go shopping with their moms, I always fold some of the corn husk back to be sure that the corn is nice and healthy. So we're going to put the green side up like this. Is that how it's going to go? Here's one. So usually there's a lot. We're just going to have two. So we're going to put a little bit of glue on the bottom. Put the corn husk there. And put the corn husk here. Hiding it. And then we're going to fold it back. And we're going to fold it back. And there is your piece of corn. And this is the little hair stuff that we cut off. We rip it off when we cook the corn. Very good. So now we have a story. So every book has a story. This is a story of the three little kittens who lost their mittens, and they began to cry, meow, 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 my. We lost our mittens. And the mother said, you lost your mittens, you bad little kittens. You shall have no pie. And they cried, meow, 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 my. Then the three little kittens, they found their mittens, and they began to cry, mother dear, we found our mittens, meow, my. She said, you found your mittens? You good little kittens, you will have some pie. And they said, meow, 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 my. Then, as the kittens were eating their pie, they got their mittens dirty. We say they soiled their kittens. Oh, mother dear, we sadly fear the mittens we have soiled. Meow, 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 my. And the mama kitty says, soiled your mittens, you naughty kittens. You shall have no pie. And they cried, meow, 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 my. And then the kitten said, mother dear, we're happy to say our mittens we have washed. She said, washed your mittens, you good little kittens. You shall have some pie. And they said, meow, 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 my. So here's a clothesline, and they hang their mittens on the clothesline to dry. And some storybooks say that a bird knocked the mittens off the clothesline, and that's how they lost their mittens in the first place. But you see the soapy water and the water spilling on the ground? So then we wrap it up with our comprehension questions. So in this story, look at the pinwheel. Looks like a little candy pinwheel. Did the kittens lose their mittens or their socks? We're going to circle the mittens. So look at the little apple for line 2. Did the kittens eat bread or pie? What did they eat? Let's put a circle around pie. So on the line with the umbrella, did the kittens soil their mittens or did they tear their mittens? They soiled their mittens. That meant got them dirty. And so look at the little bunny rabbit. So here we have the 3 kittens are washing their mittens, or here we have them throwing their mittens away in the trash can. What did they do? They washed their mittens. And the last part, here's a little mouse, and here is a little doggy. What animal likes to chase the cat? The doggy. I like to say that because the cat likes to chase the mouse. So this one doesn't relate to the story so much, but later on in the books, you're going to see the dog chasing the cat. So that is our story. And some of the kids will keep right on task with the other kids. Some of the kids will be faster than others. I'm going to stop my share. And some students will be a little bit slower. Some students will really struggle with so many concepts. Keep your eye on the slower students and give them the help they need right away, because dyslexia affects 1 in 5 people. And we want to be sure we're catching those slower ones so they don't develop dyslexia, or if they have it now, we don't want them to fall back fast. So this is video number 1. Now I'm going to link the story of the 3 little mittens after this video, after I get it read. So you might want to watch this now and watch it again later so you can hear the story as I read it. Bye-bye now.